Okay, another synthetic division problem. On this one, the setup is key. All right, more than anything else, the setup is key because the process really isn't that bad. But as we're trying to divide this fourth degree polynomial by x minus 1, it is set up for synthetic division because we're dividing by 1x to the first power plus or minus a number. All right, so as far as the setup goes, we're dividing by x minus 1. That means we want to put a positive 1 out in front. It's kind of like you switch the sign there, but just be careful. You're figuring out when is this divisor equal to 0. So you could set it equal to 0, solve down pretty easily, but it's going to be a positive 1 that needs to go out in front. Next up, let's put these coefficients for each one of these terms up here at the top. So we have negative 9, x to the fourth. Then we have 10, 7. Now here's where everyone's going to make their mistake. We don't have any x to the first powers here, right? We skipped right over that power of x. So that means we have 0 needs to go up here next. That's what everyone forgets. Then the minus 6 comes here at the end. Going to leave an empty row. Okay, and now jumping into our process, this very first number comes down, so negative 9 comes down. Now we're going to multiply, and it's always multiplying by this number out in front. So this should be pretty quick and easy. We have 1 times negative 9 is going to make negative 9. Goes in this next space, and then we always add vertically. So 10 plus negative 9 makes 1. Multiply, 1 times 1 makes 1. Add, 7 plus 1 makes 8. Back to multiplying, 1 times 8 is going to be 8. 0 plus 8 makes 8. Then finally, 1 times 8 makes 8. Negative 6 plus 8 makes 2. Okay, so we've completed the synthetic division. Now all that remains is reading off our solution. Like, what is the solution that we just came up with? Well, how to read this off is this very last digit that came out, the 2, that's going to be our remainder. Everything else here is the quotient. But the reading of the quotient is important. This number that's right next to the remainder, that's a constant, a number. Then it goes x to the first, x to the second, x cubed. So to write this out nicely, what we're going to do is we're going to say our solution is negative 9 x to the third power plus 1x squared plus 8x plus 8. And then usually what we do is we put our remainder, we're going to add our remainder over the divisor. So at the end here, I'm going to put plus 2, our remainder, over we were dividing by x minus 1. So that's a pretty good solution going on here. An exact nice division using synthetic division. On this one, it was a little bit different that we skipped over that power of x. So when you get going on this, you really need to be careful of that and get organized from the very beginning to get to the right solution. Hope this helps. Good luck on synthetic division of polynomials.